Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to create your own signature brush. So you can actually use the brush tool to sort of stamp on your signature. You can change the size of it, you can change the colors, and this is something good to add to a finished project, especially with the art show coming up. So it's pretty easy. Okay, the first thing you guys are going to do is open up Photoshop. Then you're going to go to File, Open. You're going to find the scans that we created yesterday. So under the digital photo folder, which includes all of your other folders, there's a folder called Autographs for Brushes. So this is the sheets of paper you guys signed yesterday. They're in here, so you just have to figure out which one includes yours. So I'm going to open up this document here. I'm going to use Alexa's because she's not in photo. So I'm going to just use my quick marquee selection. You could also use the lasso tool, doesn't really matter, but you want to select your name. If you're selecting your name, like for example, this name may run into the name below it, that's okay, because what we can do is actually erase those pieces when we open it up in a new document. So I'm going to click on Alexa's name. I'm going to hit Command C to copy it. Go File, New, OK, Command V, and paste it. So there's some little imperfections here. You can clean those up later after we do a levels adjustment, image adjustment levels. So we want this to be super contrasty, okay, basically black and white. Right now we sort of have these grayish tones. So I'm going to increase the white levels here and increase the black, so it's pretty much solid black and white. Okay, there's still this little smudgy thing here, so I'm going to just use my brush, just brush on some white there to clean up any little imperfections. If you decide, you know what, I want to make some of my lines skinnier or extend them, you can do that with the brush right now. So that is a good place to perfect your signature. So let's say we like this. This is ready to go. So I have found my scan. I opened it. I selected it and pasted it into a new document. I converted it. It was already black and white, so we don't need to convert it. But we adjusted the levels. I cleaned up my imperfections. Remember, high contrast is better. We really want just black and white. So now I'm going to select my autograph. You could also just hit Command A to select the whole thing. It doesn't really matter. Then you're going to go up to Edit and then go to Define Brush Preset. And then you can title it, say, Alexa Signature. And OK. And now you have your own brush. Okay? It's pretty easy. So let's say I was working on this image and I want to stamp in my name to sign it. So as you can see, once I click on that brush tool, there's my name. Okay, you can see all the different brushes here as well. If you extend this, you'll see your brushes. So those, you can see that your signatures are right here. At the end. So there's the name. Okay, it's a little bit big for this picture, so again, I can just use those open and close brackets to change the size. You can use your color picker tools as well to change the color. So I could just say, I'm going to stamp it right here, and there's my signature. Okay, you could change the opacity if you wanted to. Again, you could change the size, changing the color. You want your signature to complement your piece. Like, you don't want it to be sort of an eyesore. You want it to work, but you also don't want it to be super distracting. So that is basically how you make your own signature. And then this will be saved in Photoshop for you. So the next time you open it, there you have your signature and you can sign all of your final pieces. While we're in the brushes here, I just also want to show you guys, you can add extra brushes. So we have some of them here, but as we're working on like the Andy Warhol project and all of that, you may want to have some more of these interesting brushes. So you could just, like, let's say we want faux finish, click on that, and I always just hit append and then you see that these extra brushes will appear, and then they do some kind of cool things. Okay. You can also, if you read these directions here, you can also visit some of these sites. You can download custom brushes, and then there are the instructions here on how to download it. You're downloading an ABR file, and then once you do that, you can go to your brush tool here. You would click in here, and then that's how you would get to your new brushes. So you would click on load brushes, but since we don't have anything downloaded right now, obviously nothing appears, but that's how you would do that. Okay, so that's brushes. So again, if I was doing another image here, let's just do Kira's real quick just to show you. Command C, File New, Command V. So first I'm going to go to Image Adjustments, Levels. I'm going to increase the white so that there is no gray area in the background. Okay, and you might want to play in here too a little bit. Okay, and then again I would have to click on maybe my eraser tool, or I could just do my brush tool. Use white, and obviously you would need a regular just round brush, and then I can get rid of, oh, remember my opacity was changed, and then I can get rid of the excess bit of someone else's name that appears there. And then I would go again to my edit, define brush preset. So I would do Kira, signature, and hit OK. And then there you have it. There is another brush. So if I was in this document, there would be the signature. And I'm doing this in the same layer. As we all know, you should be doing it in a separate layer so that you're not damaging the original image. Okay, so you guys will be adding these to your Andy Warhol projects. Okay, and that is it. Thanks.